Those three young ladies on winning the bronze medal here in the recurve competition, which continues now at La Parnasse in Nimes, France. The gold medal match for the women in the recurve competition. And it will be Germany against Ukraine. Ukraine set the world record back in 2013 with a score of 236. So Germany leading them out, Elena Richter, Karina Winter, and Veronika Heidenschalova. Facing the trio from Ukraine, Veronika Marchenko, Anastasia Pavlova, and Lydia Sichnikova. So a good look at the team from Germany. Heidenschalova, Richter, and Winter. The three competing for Germany. Germany, 7 better, or excuse me, edging out the Russian Federation by 1, defeating Poland by 4. And now you look at the three archers from Ukraine. Sichnikova on the right with the red hair. And the two coaches wishing each other the best of luck before this match gets underway. You know, it's really been amazing so far watching the archers from the Ukraine. All that's going on back at home, and we all know about that, the turmoil in their country, being able to come out here and concentrate, really remarkable.
It's remarkable. To be able to keep it together with home conditions like that is really remarkable, and it makes them strong. It makes them strong. Germany up with the first arrow. 8 points.
Germany ranked 10th in the world coming in. Again, they edged out Russia by 1, defeated Poland by 4 to get to this gold medal match.
Another 8 points again.
So the feeling out period. Here for the team from Germany. Composing herself.
Another 8 points.
So
they're down 6 after 3 arrows, which might, in the end, catch up with them a little bit. Pavlova from Ukraine. 10 points. 9 points. Shadow there almost had me for a second.
Anastasia, ranked 17th in the world, and now good look at Lydia Sichnikova, 28th in the world.
All very good archers, these ladies. 10 points.
Strong shot. Veronika Marchenko.
8 points.
3-point lead.
So right off the bat, a 3-point lead for Ukraine.
Germany got to keep up the good work here. 9 points.
Вероника, спокойно, спокойно.
9 points. Go slightly better than the first 3 arrows. Got to concentrate on those 10s. Thicker arrow makes it slightly better to break the line if it's a close call. But in the end, got to release it nicely in the middle. 10 points. Better comeback from Germany there.
Breaks the ice, gets into the 10 ring. So 52 points for Germany as Pavlova lines up her shot.
10 points.
Anastasia Pavlova. Showing the way for Lydia Sichnikova.
Another 10.
Sichnikova,
Almost identical shots from Lydia.
who was also in London, competing in the Olympics. Marchenko, 9th at the Indoor Championships in Las Vegas in 2012. Ukraine, very strong right from the get-go. And as you see the scores, it's already a 5-point lead for Ukraine. 57-52. And off to a flying start as they vie for the gold medal to take back home. Not much conversation there, not much to talk about. They shot so well.
Yeah, they all look calm and easy going at the moment with a 5-point lead, and they know if they can keep it there just roundabout in the yellow, they might end up with a gold medal. But still, as you saw the previous round, you know, anything can happen. With one arrow can change the game. Such good form, these Ukrainians. Germany up for battle.
Karina Winter, who won the field championships in 2012 in Val d'Isère, finished 17th in London at the Olympics.
10 points.
Shows her Olympic form on that shot. Now Richter.
Eight points. Almost identical shot to the previous one.
So another 8 for Elena. And now Veronika Heidenschalova, who was 16th in the world, got up that high in 2007. Had a top 10 finish in Wrocław last summer. And a top 10 finish in Ogden, Utah, back in 2011 at stage 3.
9 points.
So 9 for Chalova, Heidenschalova. And we shift back over to Ukraine. Pavlova, 9th at the Youth Championships in China last year.
10 points. She shows what she's made of. These Ukrainians.
Strong, mentally.
Mentally very strong, focused. Looks like a 10-line liner. Looks like it breaks through.
Good shot by Sichnikova. Now Veronika Marchenko.
10, solid 10, good shooting.
And great camera work by our crew here, Hit the Roof Productions. Covering all the angles here in La Parnasse, in Nimes. As Karina Winter.
9, just outside the 10 ring. Germans look like they start relaxing a little bit there, getting them deeper into the yellow. But they've got a lot of hard work to follow with the Ukrainians shooting as they are.
Elena Richter.
Looks like it might be a 9-10 liner.
Hoping that it's a liner. And now the very deliberate Veronika Heidenschalova with 2 seconds to go, 1 second to go, and
That's
she
a
shot
6.
a 6. You know, I thought about that when I first saw her take her first shot, how deliberate she is and the time that she takes.
Yes.
And I wondered at some point if that might not come back and get her.
It's going to catch up with her, yes. And with these team matches, and especially with the seconds you've got, 10 points. With the seconds you've got to do your thing, there's so little time to make a mistake. Any smallest
Работайте
mistake
спокойно.
can put you out the game or can force you to shoot in 2 seconds time, as we saw there.
And it may have been her first shot when she took the time that really cost her at the end, because her other
Exactly.
teammates did not seem to take that much time.
That's the thing. That's the thing. 10 points. Ukrainians not want to give up at all.
In their rhythm, shooting fluidly, shooting well. Plenty of time for Marchenko to take this shot and put her team
9
on
points.
top by 9 points. Yes, 11 points, isn't it?
Спокойно работать, сейчас уже спокойно.
It's an 11-point lead, 115 to 104 right now.
Настенька, стрелы, стрелы, Настя.
So the women from Ukraine trying to take a lot of the suspense and drama out of this one early.
Definitely. So they can go easy in the end, but so far, very, very nice lead for Ukraine.
They outscored Germany by 5 in the first end, outscored them by 6 in the second end.
Which is a total of 11 points, and will be very, very hard for Germany to make that up in 2 ends to go.
One would think. One would think.
Все внимание на прицел. И
So a
уверенная
somber
работа.
moment right now for the team from Germany,
Уверенная работа.
as you get a very up close and personal look at
До последней
Марченко.
стрелы уверенная работа. До последней стрелы.
Veronica shooting well. And there is Haydn Shalova.
Very relieved on that shot. I think it went better than she thought it would have.
Happy that she just got it away in time. A 6 is better than no score.
Absolutely.
Ms. Vinter, 8th in the world.
9 points.
Next up, Elena Richter.
Ten points. Much better than the previous 2 shots on that target.
Karina, who was 5th 2 years ago in Las Vegas at the Indoor Championships. And now Haydn Shalova.
10 points.
Beautiful shot.
Germany at this stage really hoping for Ukraine to also maybe make a little mistake or run out of a bit of time. And Ukraine just fighting back with 10s all the time. Good shooting.
Pavlova pounding away.
Прицел Лида.
Ten points.
Молодец.
So solid, these Ukrainians today.
Straight shooting by Sichnikova. Veronica Marchenko.
10 points. Straight 10s.
Just methodically pulling away from Germany.
Making it more and more difficult to have any hope left. But Germany doesn't give up until the end. 10 points.
The lead had grown to 13. It was at 5 after the first end, 11 after the second end. A 13-point advantage
Solid
midway
10
through
as
the
well.
third end. Yeah. And I think sometimes, DP, you get in these situations and it's as much for pride that you keep fighting and you keep shooting.
Absolutely. And you never know, maybe right in the end, you know, anything can happen. 9 points. You get something like a miss as well. I mean, run out of time like the previous end we saw. She had to put it off in 2 seconds. So if there was a miss there from Ukrainian side, you know, anything can happen. And the lead is all back to almost zero.
And many times it does.
Yes, it does.
Something happens.
As you build up towards the end and the pressure grows, you know, the mistakes just get more frequent and bigger.
You don't wish any misfortune on anyone,
No
but it
way.
does happen.
Yes. Ukrainians hanging in there, fighting back, 10 points. Not ready to give up at all.
Sichnikova, another strong shot. Under the watchful eye of their coach, Veronika Marchenko.
9 points.
Вероника, не уходи. Ты отходи. Воды хотите? Нет?
And right now, Ukraine on its way towards a gold medal in the women's recurve competition. Got off to a great start. Built an 11-point lead midway through the match, and now lead by a dozen, 174 to 162. An almost insurmountable lead, but as DP Bitterman of South Africa, my partner today here on Archery TV, has mentioned, all it takes is one miss, one errant shot, and all of a sudden it could be a reversal of fortune, which is what Germany has to be hoping for right now.
Exactly that, Cole. And you know, I know they're hoping for anything that can go wrong, but in the end, the Ukrainians are going to do their best to prevent that at all cost. So we'll just have to see what happens in the next 6 arrows to come. Such good form, these recurve archers. That's shots like these that you realize why they are in the gold medal match at the World Championships.
Great form, great concentration, great poise, great composure. And again, so far from home, watching the news reports of the turmoil in their country, not certain, I would imagine they're not certain what they're going to be going home to.
No, at the moment I don't think, I think it's kept from them maybe a little bit to, you know, keep their heads clean and not to worry about that, but just keep their minds and focus on the medal match today.
So here we go. Final 6 arrows of the recurve women's gold medal match.
Germany giving it all they've got.
Karina Winter.
9 points.
Elena the Rockstar Richter.
Now Elena Richter.
10 points.
So starting to find the target, but it may be too late.
Definitely, the last couple of arrows from Germany was definitely a lot better than what they started with. I think could be a bit of nerves that got to them, and I think they're going to regret in the end. 10 points, good shooting. You know, depending on what the outcome is, but
at this level, you just cannot afford to get off to a slow start.
yep.
You'll be playing catch-up. Sometimes you can.
9
But when a
points.
team like Ukraine is shooting this way, they're not going to let you back into a match.
They're not going to give it away at all.
Лида прицел тоже держать.
Lydia Sichnikova. 9th at the Youth Championships in China. 9th at Belek.
Looks like a 10. Strange when you get to the end here, how the eye starts flickering with the tears building up, because they know deep in their hearts,
Молодец.
10 points.
And they are closer, ever closer to their goal right now. Still leading by a dozen points with 3 arrows left to shoot.
9-10 line, probably a 9.
And unless Ukraine makes a mistake, this may be an exercise in futility right now for Germany. And yet they'll battle on.
10, solid 10, good shooting.
And battle well.
Goed gemaakt, Wieman.
Great shot by Elena Richter.
Well, the good news, or the only possible outcome that they might think of now is at least they still go home with a medal.
Exactly.
And it's a silver. It's still very, very good on a World Championship. So 10 points. Good shooting by Germany. Excellent shooting.
Veronika Heidenchalova finishes off strong with a 10. And Germany finishes up the match much stronger than they began. However, Ukraine, right from the get-go, shot well, shot strong, got off to a big lead. There's a nice shot by Pavlova.
Ослабила. Прицел ушел немножко, да.
Ukrainian coach in the back there doesn't say a lot. He just knows. 10 points. Solid shooting from the Ukraine.
With shooting like that, does he have to say a lot?
No, he doesn't have to argue about anything at this stage.
They are letting their shooting do the talking. And Marchenko to finish it
Gold
off.
medal towards Ukraine. Excellent shooting.
Ukraine is gold. One of the more subdued celebrations we have seen here today, as they led from wire to wire. Sichnikova, Marchenko, and Pavlova in command, in control right from the start of the match, taking all the suspense and drama right out of it. And an overpowering victory for the gold medal here in the recurve women's competition. The silver medal to Germany. And of course the bronze medal we've already seen going to Poland. So the European teams dominating in the recurve women's competition here at the Indoor World Championships.